Zirawa, Saint his Saint way, you pay down, Saint Lanao Nigedo, Hero Sandy,
in Burma is part of our growing to become monk at some point in our life. Some people as young as 7, 8, most of those people, they stay for a few weeks to a few months. And I became a monk like that when I was about 8. Then I didn't want to leave. I never wanted to return home. I come from a very big family, a family of 8 children. And my mother was very strict, my father wasn't very strict. My father was an easygoing person. We have to surrender to the routine. We have to be part of the routine. There's no question about that. To get up early at 5 o'clock, that's every day. And breakfast together. That routine, after I had become part of it, I didn't find that restricting my freedom. The Buddhist idea of liberation is not about next world. We believe that freedom is achievable here and now. You look at the lotus flowers. The lotus flower is still attached to the stem and the root, which are in the mud. But the flower itself is not, dirty by the mud. That means being here in the world, you can live above the world. We may be full of anger, jealousy, fear, attachment, but it's possible to rise up and above that, beyond that. Buddhism talks about how the mind can imprison itself. In Buddhism, when we talk about freedom, we talk about freedom from greed, freedom from fear, freedom from anger, freedom from hatred, freedom from jealousy, and freedom from ignorance. So we talk about this freedom. We are free from all the negative emotions. Totally, we have eradicated all negative emotion. That's Nirvana. And you can achieve that here and now. in Burma, people actually rely on their spiritual power to go through hard time. Those people who oppress other people, they themselves, they want freedom. So the idea of freedom and human desire for freedom is so great, you got to believe in it. In some country in South Asia, in some country in Eastern Europe, in some country in Africa, they have got free and fair election a lot earlier than Burma. But because people cannot forgive each other, after election, they still kill each other. Unless you can show the spirit of generosity towards each other, even to the wrongdoers, free and fair election wouldn't necessarily bring freedom. Truth is more persistent, than falsehood, and freedom is more persistent than dictatorship. You can be in the dark, but if you dream of light, the dark doesn't affect you that much. Spiritually, in your mind, in your heart, you are free. Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa